Hi guys, welcome back to my new manga haul video. Every manga here is in Japanese and most of them were released in February. If you're wondering, I got all of them from Animate Japan. Let's first start off with Mato Seihei no Slave Volume 15. This is an action fantasy series with some of the best fanservice scenes you can ever find in the industry. The anime is currently airing in this season and I would say the adaptation is pretty good. I really hope that they have a season 2 because that's where more characters will come in and the story really gets interesting. This volume is gonna focus on one of the strongest enemies, so I am really excited for that. If you enjoyed the anime, I would strongly recommend you to pick out the manga because the art here is just incomparable. We also got a bonus card from Animate. I also picked up Nuei's Exorcist Volume 3. This is the new Exorcist series from Weekly Shonen Jump and the girl designs look really cute. Not gonna lie, that's the main reason I picked up this series, but would I recommend it? No. Or at least not yet. I don't usually say this, but having read 2 volumes of the manga, I feel that everything is pretty mid. The story is pretty boring, the jokes are not funny. The only good thing about this series is the artwork. I tried to check the reviews on my anime list and everyone pretty much says the same thing as I do. This is the kind of series that I might enjoy as a teenager but not as an adult. However, this series is pretty popular in the Japanese side, so it's not X yet. I really hope this volume will change my opinion on it, or else I might drop it. Bonus card for this volume. Next up, we have the first volume of魔々勇々. It's a new action fantasy series from Weekly Shonen Jump and I've seen some pretty mixed reviews on it. The story takes place in a peaceful world where the demon lord is the mother and the hero is her son. Everything changed one day with the appearance of a hero and demon lord from another world. The intro sounds really interesting and this manga is also recommended by the author of Jujutsu Kaisen. I kind of like the design of the inner cover, it's simple but unique. These are our MCs, the demon lord and the hero. There will be 8 chapters in this volume, which is pretty typical. From my first impression, the artwork looks amazing, as expected from Shonen Jump. This is the hero or Yusha from another world. You can actually watch the first chapter on Shonen Jump's YouTube channel, which I'll link it here. I have a pretty high expectation on it, and I'll give my thoughts when the second volume is out. This is the bonus card and I pretty like the character design. Next up, we have the second volume of May I Live With You. This is the new Romcom harem series from Kei Sasuga, the author of Domestic Girlfriend. Having read the first volume, I really like this series and I think I can recommend it to you guys. It's about a guy who lives with 5 girls and they're all of different ages, different backgrounds and are doing different jobs. And of course, they also have their own problems. If you have read Domestic Girlfriend, you know how good the author's artwork is. And if you are wondering, this girl is my favorite right now. Look at the art, man. As for the story, this author loves to write stuff in a very realistic and unconventional way, so I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in this volume. I absolutely love this artwork. Speaking of rom-com, we have the second volume of Love Agency. I would recommend this series just because the author is Akasaka, who is also the same author of Kaguya-sama. The artwork of Gomili-sensei is also really cute. As you can tell from the title, it's about a love agency who helps their clients to get a lover. The story is really interesting from the get-go and the jokes are really good as expected. Okay, we get a very nice color page of our female MC. There are currently 4 main characters in this series and I love the dynamics between them. I am super excited to find out what's gonna happen next and I highly recommend it to everyone. Very cute bonus card. Next up, we have WeChat Atelier Volume 13. I haven't started reading this series yet, but I have all the previous volumes on my bookshelf. So many people said that it's a phenomenal fantasy manga, so please let me know if you have read it. Next up, we have the 4th volume of Heart's Program. This is also the final concluding volume. I love everything about this romance series, especially the art. It's so beautiful, it's so aesthetic, and really cinematic. This chibi Ichiko is so cute. I think what makes this series so special is that it's a romance story involving elementary school kids and a human-like robot who are just starting to discover the feeling of love. I find it interesting to see the flaws of the characters and how they grow in the process to become a more mature adult. If you are a fan of romance, I highly recommend you to check it out. Moving on, we have the 4th volume of Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. This is a special edition with a different cover design. I love how they came up with the idea of a shopping bag which fits with the setting of this manga. I actually made a recommendation video on it before, so you know how much I love this series. It is also really refreshing to see a romance story between a salaryman and a supermarket cashier. There is no complicated drama in this manga, the characters are really well written, and I think it's a perfect read after work. We get some bonus content on the inner cover as well. We get more color pages in this volume than usual. I'm not sure if it's just because this is a special edition, but as a fan I really like it. If you feel tired and you're looking for something chill to read, this is the perfect manga for that. Let's take a look at the foldable bag included here. Oh my god, they look so cute here. I didn't know that the supermarket in the manga is called Super S, to be honest. I love that we have a little pocket here as well, which can be useful. For the first bonus card, we get Yamada's time card, which I think is really cute. This is like their own version of the WhatsApp stickers. We also get more bonus content on this card. For the final manga in this haul, we have Kagurabachi Volume 1. I think many of you clicked into this video because of it, that's why I saved the best for the last. It's a new manga from Weekly Shonen Jump and it's become so popular online. You know, it says something when this manga is recommended by the author of My Hero Academia. Personally, I haven't read it yet, so I can't comment on whether it's good or bad, but I have seen tons of memes online. The story is basically about the son of a swordsmith who is looking for revenge for his father. I am expecting to see some really good fight scenes from this manga. Overall, the reviews for this series are pretty positive, but I've seen some people describing it as edgy and nothing new, which I think is perfectly understandable because this is a series with a really high expectation. Most people will agree that this series has a really strong start, so yeah, I can't wait to read this volume. Bonus card for the first volume. Finally, I got something really special for this haul, and it's a voice actor magazine called Maiden. There are only female voice actors in this magazine. I am a big fan of some of the voice actors featured in this magazine, such as Rie Takahashi, Nao Toyama, Manaka Iwami, the voice actor of Akane from Oshinoko, Lee Yu, Pharaoh's Eye, and most importantly, Hina Yomiya. She is my favorite voice actor of the new generation. Her voice acting in Bang Dream My Go and The Dangerous in My Heart is just so good, and she also looks really cute. This poster is included in this volume, and we have the two featured voice actors from the cover. I am putting this on my wall for sure. We get some cards from Animate as part of Shueisha's campaign. We have Chojin X, World Trigger, Spy Family, Dark Gathering, Blue Exorcist, Black Clover, and Martial Master Asumi. That's it for this video. I would really appreciate it if you could like, comment and subscribe so that you won't miss my future updates. Let me know if you have any recommendations or questions for me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!